Debbie, rocking her style. She knows all the great fashion trending in town. When it comes to talent, that's not all. She's very wise and intelligent, knows what she wants, so subscribe.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Like you've seen the title, I just want to discuss the story of this young, beautiful lady who is smart, intelligent, but still met her unfortunate end in Lagos, Nigeria. This is a story of Bamishe Ayanwola. This lady has been missing for a few days, and there has been outcry on social media about this lady boarding a bus. Before I go on, please, if this is your first time or you have been watching me for a while but you haven't subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I upload a video. And by you subscribing, sharing my video, it's going to get out there. There might be information that somebody that you know, or maybe one of your contacts, the information might be something that they really need. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to continue with the story of Bamishe Ayanwola. Our story is a very sad one, and this story really affected me. I don't know why, but simply because I've heard all the effort of this lady to make sure this story doesn't end. The story does not end that way, but it was so unfortunate that the story ended that way. It started with this video that a friend posted when this lady got missing, and it was a video that she made when she got inside the bus and realized that something is not adding up, something is not right. The bus driver is not stopping at any bus stop to pick up any passenger. And we're talking about a government-operated bus that was a popular one in Nigeria and in Lagos especially. It is called BRT. I don't know which states operate that kind of a bus. It's like when you're talking about London bus, or you're talking about all these government-operated buses. So you should understand what I'm talking about. It's like in a large scale. So this lady was inside the bus. There was no light, nothing, not to talk of any security camera, because if there is light, there is bound to be security camera. But because I don't know how security camera can even operate without any light inside the bus was really dark. I'm going to play you a video this lady made. Immediately, she noticed that something wasn't right, and she made this video and sent it to her friend. And this is what led to the arrest of this evildoer. Watch this video, then I'll come back with the rest of my commentary.
Mass of anybody, mass of anybody, see the Masai love for your band to me. Oh, my,
So you guys, you can hear, if you don't understand what she was saying, she said that the bus is really dark. There was one woman at the back of the bus and two other men, and that's the head of the driver. And she couldn't see, far ahead, but she moved the thing closer. The friend was able to pick the number of the bus. These buses has one number aside from the plate number. So she was able to see the number of the bus, and she even warned the friend that, please don't tell my sister or call anybody. I'm just scared, and I call you so that you can know that I'm scared inside this bus that I am. And they chatted as well, whereby she was telling the friend that the bus driver was, trying to be friendly with her, asking about her name and stuff, but she didn't answer the bus driver. After hours, the friend realized that she is calling her. Obviously, they couldn't get through to her any longer. And just yesterday, it broke in the news that this lady was found along the motorway, whereby the motorway she was coming from the island going to the mainland, and she was found dropped on the road. And there was a message sent to someone sent the message to the blog really that they found a lady laying down there on the road, maybe a Agop Palace or something, or a Ro Palace. And the lady was found there, and they said that her private part is missing. So, however, today there was a conference that the sister are now speaking up. I don't want to really see anything about this thing, but ever since I heard this lady is missing, I've been putting her in my prayer that God should just bring this back alive. If you're talking about few, you know, when you're talking about Nigeria and you want to really talk about few ways to really die, living in Nigeria is one of them. You know, living, being alive, waking up in Nigeria, going to work and coming back home is something you really need to be grateful for. A lot of people will say that Nigeria is not all that bad. It's not the way you are painting it. It's because it hasn't happened to you or anyone really close to you. But if somebody in your family or your friends, close ones, loved ones has experienced the other side of that country, I don't think you will be saying that. Anyway, the sister had a conference meeting, and I like that the sister was bold enough to call it out. So, sorry, you guys. I like that the sister called it out. The sister was not really, you know, she wasn't really there to play. I'm going to quickly play it this way. It's a very long video. However, I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I'm just going to play maybe 1 or 2 minutes. But you can go on Linda Ikeji blog or Insta blog, any of the big blog. On Instagram, you will be able to see, because it was 2 videos. There was this one, there was another one whereby she detailed everything about the bus driver. And I'm going to show you, or should I, let me show you what she said first. Then I'll show you what the bus driver said as well. Because the bus driver has already lied that he didn't know anything. Yeah, the people put gun to his head. Anyway.
And I can't say good afternoon because it is a bad one for me and my family. My name is Ayanwola. I am the senior sister to Ayanwola Bamishe. That's the Nigerian government killed. They made her to suffer life. They removed her private part. They did not kill her. She suffered the pain, the hell on earth before she moved to her destination. They forced her to stop at the bus stop, which she's not supposed to stop. Ayanwola Oluwa Bamishe.
Our story is really sad, and like I tell you, I'm not going to play the whole thing. The video is quite long, and I just like that she called it out for what it is. You know, she's not sugarcoating it. Do you know she said that it was her sister that the Nigerian government buying? So let's listen to what this police officer has to say, because they actually asked him, and I already started feeling like there's going to be hanky-panky game in the loss of this lady's life. These people always think it's a game, and it's a game to them until it comes to their own family or it comes knocking at their own door. That is when they know that all of this thing is nothing, it's not a game, it's not a joke, and it is serious. Anyway, you guys, I want to quickly play to you. I'm still going to play the video of that the man in question. Sorry, you guys. The man in question, who was the bus driver, because they arrested him. He gave some speech, and I think his speech has started changing. But I noticed that in Nigeria, if something like this happens, sorry, you guys, because I'm going on. As soon as I play the video, I'm going to stop playing all of it. So I noticed something in Nigeria when something like this happened. If you remember the Oroboni boy, the boy that was, you know, that was bullied, and this boy lost his life, and they said, oh, they're going to do something. they realized that powerful people are behind it, and this boy is more or less like they started changing the story. And I think that is what has started happening already in this situation as well, because it's more or less like the story has already started changing. They already started talking about what the sister is saying is not right, because that is typically what this man was saying in this video. I'm going to share it to you guys, then tell me what you think.
So far from his confessional statement, what has he said? What was his motive?
Well, that is the other interrogation. I mean, it's the other investigation. We have, spoken to him, and he cannot give us any. He has not been able to give us any satisfactory answer, for his disalliance, as far as I'm concerned. But the fact still remains that he was the one that led to the death of that lady.
Okay, so far from preliminary investigation, was there any sexual assault? Was she raped?
We wouldn't know until the autopsy is performed. Because now the lifeless body is removed, and definitely there's going to be a postmortem. So when the postmortem examination is conducted, then they will report to show us whether she was raped or not, whether she was abused or not.
There's also on social media, we also saw information that the missing body parts. That is
not true. That's not true. I researched the morgue myself and I saw the lifeless body. The members of the family visited the place with the video, and they can tell the father no part of our body was mutilated.
Okay, so this is what the police officer are saying. They said no part of her body was mutilated, and the first video I played for you was the blood sister of this girl, who is hereby saying that they did this to her even before she suffered. She didn't just go like that. They didn't kill her. They make sure she watched. They took something away from her. I don't know. It was the sister that said it, but the police is saying now that nothing like that happened. Can you see that the stories are changing already? Hopefully, the sister can still come out and correct this. I just want to quickly bring this to you. You know, this is really sad. This is something that, seriously, the lady, I really want you to watch the video whereby this your sister was speaking. You will really get what I'm saying. I was crying like I was the only one in the house, but I was crying. I couldn't even take it. Like, who would do this to someone? How could you do something like this and think that it is okay? Why would you do something to another human being? I don't get it. A lot of people, I've seen a lot of comments on blog. People were saying, no, it's simply because election is coming. Already the day she was missing and it was BRT boss, a lot of people have started talking about how it's very possible that some powerful people are aware of it, because BRT is like a government-operated bus. So how can someone just disappear out of thin air? And this guy that was the driver, he ran away. He switched off his phone. Nobody could get through. The sister mentioned all of that. How they couldn't get through. How the person they went to meet at their center told them that they couldn't reach the guy. So I don't get it. I want to share this to you guys.
3 guys at Abidjan. Then I picked the other 3 guys at Abidjan. When those guys showed me the weapon, as I was saying, sir, I was I can't be myself anymore. Fears have come in me. So whatever the man on guns sit down there, whatever he tell me, it's what I do. When I follow that Qatar bridge, after that overhead bridge, they order me to stop there. And when they order me to stop, so I should open the door. When I open the door, then the next track, when they come down, they now start dragging her down. When I saw she was crying for help, actually I'm helpless. So I was just thinking that she's inside the vehicle.
Sorry, you guys, I had to stop it because I'm really pissed off listening to this guy. It sounds like a very cooked up story. This is another video again. This same person, different story entirely. And you can tell that. Sorry about that, you guys. I'm trying to play you another video whereby this guy looks like he was, confessing to what had happened it's very, very, you guys, it's really silent. For you guys, if you listen very well, maybe you'll be able to pick up something from this conversation as well, because this story is really sad. It's a very sad story. I'm going to share this other one to you, whereby they are interviewing the guy. I think that was when, I don't know, maybe it was the second day they arrested him or the first day. I just want to share the first or the second slide to you guys, then you can see what I'm talking about. I'm coming. Let me. The lady's story is really sad because she knows it's coming. She knows, you know, she can tell something is not right.
So when you throw out of the left idea around away, we can go somewhere. No, we are not. Spread the video around so that they can know their family will see her and look for her. See, you are not saying the truth. You are not saying the truth. You are not saying the truth. People will have spread the video around so that they can know their family will see her.
But I pick her from Shagun.
You guys, it's just a sad story. I have to stop here, you guys. It really bothers me. It's really worrisome. It's bothersome. And I just want to seize this opportunity to tell people not everybody can afford to buy their own car. And even if you drive your own car in Nigeria, we've seen a lot of stories whereby, you know, you're driving on in a traffic, there's people robbing and all that. In the situation of this lady, you need to watch the interview of this sister. It was really outfelt. It was heartbreaking. I felt really sad. You can see, you can even hear it in my voice right now. The story is really, really sad. Anyway, you guys, if you're boarding all these buses, because this thing really goes deep. For me, if I look at it from different angles that I want to look at it, and the way the police already started handling it, and the way governor already came out and said that anybody that does it will be put to justice. I don't know about that. Politicians just talk the talk. They don't do anything. It's all about talk to them because they are hoping to get in for another for re-election. So they just talk the talk. They don't really do much. But I wish that we can get people in that will be, you know, that really cares about people. This is really sad. How can you do this to someone? And at the same time, I want to implore every young man, young ladies, because this can happen to anyone. It's not necessarily because it was a lady. It could happen to anyone. Just make sure, buy your pepper spray. If you notice something is not right, trust your gut. Trust your instinct. Something is definitely not right. And I can tell you, the story of this guy is not adding up. The story I saw online from the family of this Bamishe Ayanwola and the friend that she was messaging, the story is that they dropped her off from that BLT bus on motorway, and there was a jeep that was behind them, and this jeep followed. Like, the bus stopped, the jeep stopped at the same time, the SUV stopped at the same time, and when the bus dragged her out from that motorway, the bus drove off and the SUV drove off after the bus. What does that say to us? But at the same time, we don't have all the facts. It was, I will say, is alleged because I'm not there. It was a story shared. But you know, when things like this happen, people will be bringing up different stories. But this story is really sad. Even if you have to take a self-defense class, I know with this situation of Bamishe, she might not come out of it alive. But at the same time, she should have told the friend that try and blast it out. Oh, I've seen people that things like this happen. They will go on live. They will try to show it. Maybe this driver or these people would have been scared. And this driver said that he picked up few people, 3 men. But this lady said that she didn't. The driver didn't stop, and that was why she got scared. This story is not adding up. But anyway, guys, I'm still going to follow this story. And whenever I hear anything, I will bring it to you. Anyway, you guys, have a lovely day. Bye. And please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because that's how you get notified whenever I upload a video. And if you have any story to share with me, you know, share it on my Instagram. That's my Instagram displaying right there. You can message me on my Instagram and I'll respond to you as soon as possible. Anyway, you guys have a lovely day and bye bye.
Subscribe and get that gist.